Welcome to part 2. I am Vorthion313. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Now, I did finish the top. So now, we're going to get the sides. Where did my gloves go? Here they are. Thanks for joining me on my project. Our project, right? Let's see here. I had a butter knife. I dropped it on purpose, of course. And here it is. I already tested the top temperature wise. It holds real nice. It's not quite exactly the same as the door, but when I add the trim, it will be. This works well, but it takes a long time. You could watch me do it, or I could pause it. I mean, let me tune into what the viewer is thinking. "73% of the viewers want me to pause it." Okay. All right, so I unpaused it. As you can see, I did that whole side. Took me about another 10 minutes. It's kind of slow going doing this way, but I think this might be even better. I got that whole other one to go, so I'm gonna do that right now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we finished that. This was a little harder because I had to really cram it in there because it wasn't a big space, but it still leaked a lot of air. And so we got all that done, and now what else needs it? Well, right here is a gap of this stuff, and then this stuff itself probably doesn't seal it quite right. And then we have down here, I crammed that with the stuff, but a mouse had burrowed in there. And then on the other side, a mouse had really burrowed there, and even squirrels can get in there, and chipmunks. And they have all summer, and they're kind of fun to play with. But anyway, I gotta seal that up. So I need a piece of wood, I need a tool from the garage, and otherwise this strip's all right. I could use a little electrical tape to just, put a layer on top. That'll be a good temporary layer until I pull this off and put a new one whenever I have the extra cash. Why don't we go to the garage? That's where I feed the deer. As you can see, there's lots of deer tracks. The deers are pretty hungry this time of year. So welcome to Minnesota, northern Minnesota. Got lots of snow. Snowballs and all that. Lots of fun. All right, what else? Are we gonna be able to see anything? That's the question. Well, not with that crummy light. We didn't get enough sunlight. We don't get very much sunlight. People get SAD, seasonal affective disorder, around here. Yeah, it's dark in here. Let's see. Of course, Apple doesn't make a little toggle switch so I can turn on a little light on it. That would be nice, Apple. But no. Apple don't do nothing like that. That would make too much sense. Actually, I'm not sure what this is, but I'll use this wood. Looks like I could use it for something else. Actually, I bet I could use that for something else. I don't know what the heck it is, but it could be a frame of some sort. I'll go ahead and keep that. Let's see, I got cardboard. Yeah, I don't want to use cardboard. We'll just put it over here. Yeah, that'll work. That looks like cedar. Who says you need to have a light to do stuff? You don't need a light. I found the chainsaw. I could use the chainsaw. It'd be kind of rough, but yeah, we'll use the chainsaw. What the hey? I'll show you how this DeWalt chainsaw works. It works good. And foam, I don't think we have any foam here. Pretty darn sure we don't have any foam. Pretty darn sure. If we had foam, where would it be? I don't think we have any foam. However, no. How about in here? No. No. All right. It doesn't matter. We don't need foam. I'll use electrical tape. A little piece of wood and electrical tape, or a screw. And some electrical tape, a nail, I don't know, whatever. It'll be all right. It'll work. Actually, what I realized is this video series, it is now, isn't just about filling the gaps in the door. It's about not giving up. If you don't have the right tools, and who does? Bob Vila, maybe. Tim the Tool Man Taylor. Yeah, Mr. Beast, I bet you he has the tools. I bet you PewDiePie has the tools. And somebody to do it for him, too. But, anyway. Yeah, so just don't give up, you know? If you don't have all the tools, just think of something else. Creation. We're creators. And I'll pause here and get back to you in a minute. Alrighty. So here's it's got the 60 volt battery. Pretty handy, huh? It's not a big bar, it's only a 12-inch bar. That's all it needs. You can cut big trees with this too. It's a real powerhouse, but you get one. DeWalt XR. This is not a paid product replacement. I wish it was, but it's not. So I'm gonna just cut a piece of wood, 2 pieces of wood. Is that cracked? Yeah, it is cracked. Well, it's okay. That's enough. Anyway. So let's go ahead and, wear gloves and safety equipment, all that shit, right? Do that. Really, seriously, do that. Not me, but you do that, you know? That's why you wear gloves. If it does a kickback, that could be bad. Maybe it needs a sharpening. Nonetheless, I won't hurt myself. Don't worry, I've never hurt myself before. So now, we got 2 pieces. Now, that'll work. That'll work fine, actually. Is it the prettiest in the world? Not really. It'll work. It goes through the storms. Like this one. That'll work too. Wow, you did. That actually works pretty well. Get all that spice out of the way first. Right there. So we got 2 pieces. Right there. And I assume the door will close. Yes, it will. And so therefore, you need a nail or a screw. So let's go find a nail or a screw. I'm not going to make you wait. I'm going to pause it. The other problem with Minnesota is 4 o'clock, time to get dark. I don't know how I can't hold that. But, yeah, that ain't going to work either, is it? Well, it sort of works. Set for the wrong stupid thing. Where's the drill setting? It's worn off. Oh, there you go. Wow, that's solid as a rock, but I'll go ahead and put a couple more. So, ain't no mouse is getting through there. Right. And then the next side. Will be okay. I can't have nothing to prop it up with. You have to take my word for it that I'll fix it. Isn't she lovely? Not really, but the best I can do at the moment. Because look, it's 4 o'clock and it's dark. It's pretty though. And that's why I live here. That and no traffic. Right, so let's see what we got here. Oh, the batteries died? No, they didn't. And you can see the laser, so. Celsius. Yeah, 61, 60, 58, 58, 58. It's starting to get colder. Yeah, it's too cold down there. Let's see, I think that's the door seal. Okay. Yeah, towards the bottom it gets like that. Okay, so top looks good though. The seam looks good. Oh, it's starting to get colder. 53, that's a little cold. 46. Well, I just filled that in, so I think that's it. Because I don't feel any cold air coming in. And okay, so let me see if I can do some electrical tape and maybe foam. Let's see. So, yeah, we came to a stopping point. I'm not putting the framing back on because I still have to do some other things with the insulation, with the wall itself, the part above the door. But we can still check up on it, and we'll do that in part 3. I am Vortheon313. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in like an hour.